Hi everyone, and welcome back to Cooking in Pink Boots. And today we're going to be making chicken curry. I learned this recipe from my sister Carolyn Castro, who now cooks in the heavens above. A very soothing, comforting stew type curry. It's really good. You guys are going to love it. You can do it in your Instant Pot, your slow cooker, but today I'm going to show you how it's done over the stove. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. All right, starting off with my chicken. Now here I had 4 medium-sized quarter legs that I had chopped up. I wanted 2, I would say pretty large size carrots, medium-sized yellow onion, 2 large potatoes, green onion, some chicken bouillon, golden curry, Japanese curry mix, and I'm going to be using the mild. Feel free to use the medium hot or the hot, depending on how spicy you like it. And I almost forgot garlic. I'm going to start off by cutting my onions, rinse them down, and I don't want them too small, but then I don't want them too big. All right, got my onions all chopped up. Now I love how I can just buy garlic all peeled like this from the Asian store right by our place. It really makes it so much easier. My garlic all chopped up. I'm just going to put that right there on top of my onions. And now for our potatoes and carrots. Now that I have peeled all my carrots and potatoes, I am just going to cut it just like this, just like at an angle. I don't want it too thin, about 1/4 inch. See that? Now for my potatoes. All right, now if I were going to have them out too long, I would be soaking them in cold water to keep from, it turning brown, but I'm not going to have it out that long. Just going to go ahead and set it aside. Now for my potatoes, I made them a little bit larger, only because the starch is going to help thicken my gravy, my curry gravy. All right, now let's get cooking. Got the heat on, adding about 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And I'm going to start off onions and garlic. All right. Now I'm just going to cook that down so they're slightly tender. Alright, once I got the oil coated all over it, I'm just going to season it with a little bit of salt and black pepper. And, you're doing it to taste. And we're looking like at a quarter teaspoon. Yeah, as long as you're seasoning everything, every time it goes in, it should balance out nicely. Just don't over season it. Alright, now once my garlic, I'm not sure you can see it, it's nice and golden, then I know that it's ready. Create my little well right in the middle. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of butter. Now I'm going to drop in my chicken. And try to get it skin side down. Alright, once my chicken is in there, I'm going to go ahead and season with some salt, a little bit of black pepper, garlic, that was onion powder, and this is the garlic powder. So I got about a teaspoon each of everything, and a half a teaspoon of onion powder. Now I'm going to flip it and season again on the other side. Alright, that should be ready. We don't want it to brown too much because it is going to be like a stew. Alright, now season the other side, same way. We don't want to make it too salty because that bouillon's coming in, and we all know how that works. It can be pretty salty. And it looks good. Once again, we don't want it to be dark brown. We just want it lightly browned. And I think we are there. Now I'm going to add in 2 cups of water. Actually, that's 2.5 cups of water, sorry. That I got the water in there. I'm going to add in a couple of cubes of the chicken bouillon. Now at the end, you can actually add in another one if you feel it needs more flavor, but I try to because the curry is very powerful. We just want to, you know, give it a head start with the bouillon and flavoring our broth. But it's all about the curry. We're not making chicken soup. Today it's chicken curry, all right? All right, once it starts to boil, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and then let some of that steam out. Should be ready to put in our potatoes and carrots. We don't want our chicken to be too tender, like fall apart tender. So we want to make sure our potatoes and carrots are cooked before that happens to our chicken. So don't wait for your chicken to cook completely before you add in your potatoes and carrots. Just let it boil for about a minute or two, then throw those potatoes in. Yeah, they're gonna take a while to get tender, and you don't want your chicken falling to pieces in the process. Now let's cover that up and let everything completely cook. All right, now let's go check on our potatoes and carrots. I'm gonna go ahead and just lift up the biggest piece of potato I could find. Stick my fork right through, and it looks nice and tender. So it's ready. Now I'm gonna go ahead with my golden curry in this pack, and it's gonna look like a big candy bar. Now, depending on how many blocks you use will determine how strong your curry flavor will be. So you just break the blocks. I'm just going to break them in little pieces like that. I'm going to start off with about 3 of the blocks here. Drop it in first and then shut my heat off. It'll give it more time to boil through. You see how it's turning like a yellowish color? And it's also thickening up. I'm going to give it a taste to see if it needs any extra additional seasoning or more curry paste. You know what? I'm going to go with 1 more block. But I'm sure some of you would probably like it just the way it is. Alright. Taste it. Okay. And it's perfect. It's perfect, yes. And the salt, everything balanced out nicely. So yeah, just don't over season. You know, it's better to under season and then season at the end. Now just topping it off with some fresh green onions, and here we have it, my sister Carol's chicken curry stew. This is so delicious, and look at that curry gravy. It is so velvety smooth, so flavorful. It is a must try, especially when served over some white steamed rice. Guys, you are going to love this dish, I promise. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And please don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming food adventures with me, Charlene, from right here in my kitchen, where every day I'm cooking in pink boots. With her, of course. Bye.
Bye.